So I'm joined now with actor and musician Corey Feldman. Corey, you have joined us for the Starving Artist Project today. Why did you want to be involved?
Because no artist should ever starve on my watch. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I mean, for reals.
Well, I mean, Michael invited you to come out and obviously told you all about the fact that this is about artists giving back to other artists. Why did you feel that was so important for yourself?
Well, as somebody who's been in this business for many decades, at this point, you know, I started when I was a little kid. So for me, it's very important to make sure that I give back to the community, both by obviously branding and helping new artists achieve those goals, and then also doing what I do and continuing to do what I do. Because at the end of the day, look, as I age, as I start to get older, I'm gonna need the younger kids to hold me up, right? So it goes both ways. So right now, obviously we're all in it together, but there will come a time where I'm gonna need them.
Yeah, of course.
Just like now they need me. So I think it's reciprocal, and I think that you've got to give to receive. So I try to give as much as I can now, and I'm hoping that one day when I need their help, they'll be there for me as well.
Well, that's a really beautiful way to look at it. It's like that full circle effect.
Exactly, and that's a lot to do with my company and why I'm doing things outside of just film and music now, but actually helping to brand and launch the careers of other people, which is kind
your
of
management company is
right.
What you're talking
Correas
about.
Angels, yes.
Yeah, and I know you have some very beautiful ladies that you brought to the shoot today as well through the Correas Angels initiative. These ladies are part of this. Tell me about it.
Well, basically, we look for young, beautiful, talented girls from all over the world, and we basically make sure, number one, that they're stunning and gorgeous, because that's what gets everybody's attention. That's the marketing part. Then it comes down to finding out what their talents are, and they've got to have talents. They've either got to be actors, singers, dancers, musicians, something that we can market.
Yeah.
Because as opposed to like being like a Playboy or a Maxim, for that matter, we're not a company that just goes on women's beauty. I think the surface is a great entree to somebody, but that's only going to be what attracts you to them. But you've got to have something beneath the surface to actually dig into. Yes. So you've got to have brains, you've got to have heart, you've got to have morality, you've got to have stick-to-itiveness. That's a great word for the industry, but you've got to be driven. You've got to have the drive to go beyond your own expectations. You've got to be willing to do whatever it takes, whatever necessary to make it to your goals. And that's really the key. So I'm teaching these girls, like, look, this is a very competitive game. Very competitive. There's millions of people in this world who dream of doing what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And you're not going to make it unless you are the best, unless you give it your all, unless you believe in yourself and you give 1,000%. And that's what I'm trying to train these girls. You have to understand that, like, anybody that's in this business for a lifetime is going to have peaks and valleys. You have a great moment and everybody loves you and you're getting awards and you've got critical praise, and then the next moment you're in the doghouse and everybody wants to dish on you and say how you suck and you're not cool anymore. And then you have to survive through that phase of uncoolness until people start to remember why you're cool again, and then you get another break. So that's just how it goes. It's like this, and you have to ride the wave.
Corey, how have you managed to ride the wave?
God only knows. With God's help, and my angels, of course. They keep me sane. Sometimes I keep them sane. Correct.
How have you been able to maintain a stable, balanced mind through all of the craziness?
Well, like I said, a lot of prayer and meditation, eating healthy. I'm vegetarian, animal rights, peace and love all the way. That's my mindset. My mindset is anything positive, positive energy, positive light, helping the world. That's how I stay positive. That's how I keep going. Because anything else besides that is really darkness to me. I won't let negativity in. I won't let darkness in. I don't want to hear about it. I'm just not open to it. I'm only open to receiving things that are beautiful and that are positive. As soon as somebody becomes more drama than an upside, then I will cut them out of my life.
Because of everything you've gone through, if there's something out there that you feel like people maybe have been misled about, like, what would the message from the real heart and soul Corey be?
Peace and love, equality to all beings. That is the message. The message is everybody on this earth deserves the same love, the same understanding, because we all are loving beings. Unfortunately, we get misguided along the way. People put fears into us, they put hatred on us, they put negativity on us, and we soak it all up. If we could all learn to use these deflectors and keep all that negativity away, the positive light can come in. You can't let positive light in when you're too focused on all the negative around you. I always say, I believe that energy is attractive. You can either have positive energy or you can have negative energy. But when you put positive energy out into the world, positive things come back to you. That is the way it works. That's just the way it works. But when you have negative energy in you, all you're going to think about, all you're going to draw to you is negative. Have you ever noticed like something bad happens and like you're like, man, I got a flat tire. How did this happen? Ah, damn, and you're like screaming and shouting, and you're calling your, I'm so pissed, and it's all you talk about for like hours. Then next thing you know, you like finally get your air fixed and you get pulled over, and then you get pulled over, and then after you get pulled over, like, you know, you hit a car, and I mean, it's just like one thing after another because it's your negative energy. You're drawing it to yourself. However, if you can see that flat tire the first time and go, ha, that's funny, I guess I'm gonna miss my appointment. Well, I better call and take care of that, and you just keep a good attitude about it and you don't let it weigh you down. That is God's way of going, okay, I gave you the test, you passed it, here's a gift.
Let go and let God.
There you go. I like it.
Let go and let God.
That's right.
Corey, it is such a pleasure to share and exchange positive vibes with you today.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And maybe one day you'll be an angel.
Maybe.
You never know.
You never know.
God bless. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
That is awesome.